Hello everyone. It's 10:03 p.m. I not long ago got out of the shower. um so they felt like showing off tonight, with blasting loud music. I had just got out of the shower and just went to lay down, call myself trying to turn in for the night. So well, I had already did some videos um you know earlier today. I'm pretty sure I did a lot of videos earlier today. So the train is all right, but I know when they use the horn when they need to, or I know when they using the horn for the noise harassment. So they even be using the train to gang stalk as well. So last night, well, early this morning, they vibrated me so bad that they vibrated me so bad that it was unbearable. It was assault. so so then well, I don't know if I fell asleep at 3:30 or 4 o'clock. But I woke up at 9 something. I don't remember if it was 9 o'clock or 9:30. I don't remember. It was just 9 something. It was before 10 that I woke up. But I think I remember for the past few days I woke up. It would be 9:03 a.m. in the morning exact. Um. So. So See, I think they got oh, something I haven't had to deal with these critters in a long time. I don't know where the thing went. So it's like the green critters, like I don't know what they are, but the green flying critters, I only see them at night, and they like to be up in this bedroom. They don't really be, well, sometimes they do, but they don't really be in the rest of the house. Well, cabin, I just let me call it house, okay? It's a small little house, little cabin or whatever. So so yeah, I did a lot of videos earlier today. Um, After that live stream, 4 people got hateful and unfollowed me and probably blocked me on TikTok right after the live stream or during the live stream. And it's like, I don't know what I said that was so offensive. And as predicted, TikTok wrongfully rejected my appeal. And it's like, what did I say that, I mean, stuff I normally talk about on YouTube or any of my other TikTok videos. What do they mean by hateful behavior and stuff like that? So but there was another supposed targeted individual that told me that they have people who just massively falsely report. I guess they're TikTok trolls that just like to for fun or for sport, that think it's funny to just massively falsely report so many people's live streams. So to be falsely accused of hateful behavior when it makes me angry every day because the stuff that Stephon Adams, David Jane, the fake Darnell Williams perp, Aquarian Doris, and whoever else, all the hateful, false things, not only hateful, but false things that they say about me every day. And so, the fake Stephon Adams perp try to gaslight and discredit me when I mentioned about, catching the perps in the red truck, for me to catch them in the act. So it looks like, I guess it's the same household. You got a red truck and a black truck, or is that, or are those different perps? And I noticed that the red truck didn't have a front license plate like Texas license plates normally have both front and back. This is not Louisiana or Florida. And even in Pensacola, I will see like somebody might have a Florida license plate in the front and a Virginia license plate in the back, or Louisiana license plate in the back and a Georgia license plate in the front. It'll be so just weird. Or, they have those perps. Like, it's like the perps, I'm amazed at how much they can get away with just breaking the law. And get rewarded for it. They don't care how unsafe they make us targets. But, so the fake Stephon Adams perp, and it's like, now come on, that ain't got nothing to do with you. It's not even your business. Like, you're just fucking with me for no reason. I'm not even talking to you. But it seems like he been harassing and fucking with and sharing my videos with rude comments in his fake community posts just about every day. Whatever happened to YouTube, that you had to have at least 500 subscribers. This motherfucker, he only got 94 subscribers or 90-something subscribers. How are you able to do community posts? And how can you keep up with stalking and harassing and keeping track of multiple targets, at the same time? So, I mean, the perps can get away with stuff that they make sure that we targets don't get away with. So, today, after I posted, those videos, for at least, I don't know if more, but I had 1,263 subscribers. At least a minimum of 4 or more people got hateful and unsubscribed. And it's like my channel stayed at 1,263 like almost the whole week. Like, my subscribers they don't even really grow that much. But I had like a screenshot compilation of, pretty much, with pictures on TikTok, they only allow you with 35 pictures. So, 35 screenshots of, the online harassment between last night and this morning. And, so guess what? That was a mosquito that bit me. I couldn't even make out what, I wasn't even thinking clearly what insect that was that bit me. It was a mosquito. So, so the fake, Stephon Adams perp, he tried to make it like, Oh, got caught doing what? Just driving by? I'm like, come on, dumbass. Don't be trying to gaslight and discredit me. You know what's up. So, and they narcissistic in the fact that they think they have a license to harass you and stalk everything you do. Like, what are you doing stalking me? I don't even know I don't know anything about Stefan Adams' personal life. And that might be a fake name. It's definitely a fake picture. And I don't even know if he's American or if he might be Australian or British or Canadian. I don't even know. But I just want him to leave me alone and stop. I haven't even been talking. They just fuck with me for no reason. I don't even be thinking about y'all. I don't care about y'all. I don't even know y'all. Like, and y'all abusive, narcissistic, fake, satanic, online strangers who delusionally believe y'all own me. So, yeah, I mean, for me to deal with the fake TI perps, me ended up losing over 20 subscribers within like 3 or 4 days because of fake TI perps and regular perps lying on me and manipulating and twisting everything. So, and as I said, I would get like less views and, but then they got some people who are innocent who might have like 8,000 subscribers on YouTube, like 8.72 thousand subscribers. You hear that? There they go again. It's just why? Just leave people the fuck alone. So it's like if somebody might have 8.72 thousand subscribers, and I'm wondering if you have a video of fishing, how do you only have 8 views on your video that's like 2 weeks old? You got way more subscribers than I do. I mean, I be feeling bad. Like, you should get more views or more likes or something, But, I mean, I caught the perps in the act of their perp activity. They're not just innocent. Y'all saw the video. Or if you didn't, then, you can scroll down and see what I'm talking about. The video with the red truck, they're blasting loud music, and the female has her arm hanging out the window. They did this, if it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before yesterday, in a black truck. And I don't know if it was the same people, because I think it was a black truck with tinted windows. No, I don't remember if it was Friday or Saturday. But they delayed my phone and I couldn't whip out my camera fast enough. But I think it was the same people but different truck. And they do this several times a day, like just senseless. And as I said, my mind and everything doesn't process like y'all's do. If noise doesn't bother you, you can't force it to not bother me. They might have things that don't bother me that get underneath your skin, but it's not just aggravating and annoying, the noise. It hurts. It's torture. I'm supposed to be considered on the autism spectrum. I'm supposed to be considered on the autism spectrum, but I don't have like a full, proper, or clear diagnosis. But a lot of people suspect that I might be like have high functioning autism, and it's very likely due to the foster care experimentation. And then also they say that cults and trauma rewire the brain. I have complex PTSD as well. You know, so 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 yeah, that's what I mean, that you were caught harassing me. Since y'all want to, like, every time it's like y'all gaslight me, and they delay my phone, or they hurry up and drive off, the tactics that they do. So I guess they must have wanted to be seen today and the other day, because as I said, the other day I caught them belated, but y'all saw that black truck. But maybe y'all didn't if you didn't watch that video. But the black truck, I only caught the aftermath, and those fuckers, they hurry up and turn that shit down. They turned it down. So so I mean, it's like, it's excruciating, unbearable. And then they had an abusive, narcissistic perp that I'm gonna say fraudulently and illegally had 71,000 YouTube subscribers, and he's one of those popular fake gamers. A lot of gang stalkers are gamers for some reason. They're into gaming and Fortnite and all that. So, and they love to do Twitch and Discord. So so he made a rude comment talking about who the fuck cares. Well, you cared enough, like, just like people say, you cared enough to comment. If I didn't care about somebody's post, I just scroll on. I wouldn't even say who the fuck cares or who cares, or say I don't care. If I didn't, but you had to care enough to you cared enough to comment. That was unnecessary. That's how I know you were a perp that got paid to make that fucking fake ass comment. So David Jane, I know that was him. Like, it's amazing how they even if they hide behind different names, I know who they are that's doing the harassment. Like, I know who David Jane is. He can use whatever different fake names. He's obvious because he can't fucking spell. And he's illiterate and mentally off, slow, and retarded. And I know the fake aquarium Doris perp. And the fake Darnell Williams perp, I know him too. So they want to, as I said, hide behind anonymity. Am I pronouncing that correctly? But they want to be, pretend to be fake anonymous and hide behind their phones and everything. So so they had a perp that insinuated something about me having short hair because of having cancer. Like, when I showed the wig videos, and that wasn't the only time I wore a wig, but I don't have the patience to wear a wig. And with my OCD and stuff, me having OCD, I don't like the I would feel like if I had to live out on the streets and stuff like that, I wash my hair just about every time I take a shower. Like, I wash my hair tonight. So, I mean, um, yeah, I really don't like wigs. And I never in my life, like, what a fake foster mom forced us to wear this fake hair that they call dookie braids. And it was back in the 90s, and I forgot what kind of hair it was called. I forgot the name of the fake hair that it was called, but the style was called dookie braids. And the foster mom used to ruin our hair. I mean, with those braids, like, she would have the braids way too tight. See, they're vibrating my body. As soon as I said she made the braids too tight, they start vibrating. So she would make the braids so tight that we would end up, like, having blood and scabs and sores. And come on, man. There they go again. With the loud music. So, like, blood and sores. Like, I think when I was in 3rd grade, the fake foster mom, she got mad at me because the teacher called CPS on her. I didn't even say anything, but the teacher was a narcissist. That teacher, Mrs. Stopenall, she was a narcissistic abuser also. 23 years old. And she was a narcissistic abuser. And very mean. And she her name was Michelle Estopanol. I used to call her Miss Estupidol. And so she reported the foster mom. Like how the hell CPS get called on a foster parent? And more than once, at least 3 times. So even when I was in 7th grade, that special ed teacher, Miss Berger, called CPS on the foster mom. So and CPS got involved with the allegations of whatever, with the situation with those 2 boys, Kirk and Brandon, from the fake foster family, when they touched my twin sister. So and then come on, man. See, now the train is perping. So so it's like see, so we, after what happened with Kirk and Brandon, that's how we ended up in a group home and stuff for a couple of days. And then Wyatt ended up being in a group home for a long time. And then the biological sister, Belinda, secretly picked him up and brought him to Milwaukee. And the foster mom didn't even tell us. She didn't even tell us. She didn't tell us nothing. She didn't tell us that Wyatt left or that Belinda took Wyatt. So, see, the train normally doesn't do that. Right when I said the train isn't that much of a bother now, they normally don't do all that. So but yeah, I forgot what I was trying to say about the wig picture. But yeah, I never wore weave. And when I was in 8th grade, people used to wear what they call tracks. I never wore weave or tracks. But, you know, and I realized it seemed like I must have a big head because wigs never fit my doggone head. Like, wigs are always too small for my head, or my head is be too big for wigs. So, oh, yeah, okay, now I remember. So they had a perp insinuating something about me having cancer. So I had that online gang stalking compilation for the day. You know, of the slideshows. I mean, the screenshots of a slideshow of screenshots of the online gang stalking harassment evidence, because people want to say ignore the trolls, ignore the haters, but they're sitting here, you know, making death threats, and the fake Darnell Williams perp try to tell me Google and look up what happens if you don't have any family members to claim your body and you don't have a choice. So the fake Darnell Williams perp been making him and the fake Aquarium Doris perp, you know, they've been talking about we own your soul, and they've been making lots of overt death references. And it's like they could get away with saying so much. So much. And with David Jane, how the hell does he always catch me while I'm sleeping? No matter what time of the day it is. David Jane, he lives in Los Angeles. Now I would be wrong if I mention where his address is, where he lives at, or where I last knew that he lived at. Cause he supposedly ain't got no freedom in that doggone group home. So I mean, I would have been locked up a long time ago for way less than half of what the perps say to me online. You know, I would have been locked up and put away a long time ago. If I would have said, you know, me saying way less than the stuff I have to just tolerate them telling me, and all I get told is just to ignore. So I mean, you know, they're making death threats at me, or think I deserve to be murdered or assaulted, or I deserve to be punished with more harassment, or I deserve to get my ass kicked. I deserve to get my ass handed to me. I just deserve everything bad. You know, so in the satanic devil worshiping gang stalkers' mind, they feel like for me to be living and breathing without selling my soul, they consider that a scam. Can't y'all believe that? And they don't care about me. As I said, they're out here expecting me to sell my soul for free. I mean, I'm sitting here being gang stalked by Luciferians and Satanists. And I can't believe in December of last year that they had the perp. It was black people too, gang stalking me, and they had a Freemason license plate, and I accidentally deleted that video. And I was so devastated and mad and hurt that, like, fuck, you know, that they had the the Freemason license plate. So when I was in Victoria, I think it was in April, not May, because I didn't take that transportation at all in the month of May. So I think it was that day that I had that job interview that they went AWOL on me and that, whatever. But it was a black male perp that fraudulently and illegally was driving by and threw up the devil horns. But then I think I saw something like that in Cincinnati as well. Excuse me. So and the fake Aquarium Doris perp can't spell. And the fake Darnell Williams perp can't spell either. I mean, and the fake Darnell Williams perp, he's fat himself. You know, trying to call people greedy at every opportunity. And David Jane, too. So, David had been fat. But I guess they were grooming David to gang stalk me at the fake Hell's Way Church because they were all abusive, narcissistic, retarded perps. And they sit there and you know, and they all were you know, they try to elevate David to think that he's better than me. Or they try to make it like it's rub it in my face, trying to insinuate that he's superior to me. So yeah. So I mean, yeah, I mean, so they were, you know, trying to make suggestions about diabetes and cancer, and you know, they're making remarks about my death and everything. So, you know, I'm letting y'all know if anything happens to me, I didn't do it myself. And the way they're aggressive with threatening me. And then look at all the sickness I've been feeling lately. So, excuse me, I think I ate for my first meal of the day. I've been up since 9 o'clock or 9:30. My first meal of the day was at not until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I had some chicken and sweet potato and cake. And you know, I figure if I ate the chicken earlier in the day, I wouldn't have to feel so wobbly and woozy and dizzy and nauseated and vertigo and everything around me spinning. So I ate about 2 o'clock, and then it was around 3:15 I went to go do laundry, and I came back. It was almost 5. It was about 5 o'clock. And excuse me. And I already told y'all about, you know, what happened, you know, with the laundry and all that. And then what else did I do? I guess I was just, you know, I was uploading videos, and I had a lot, you know, because I had a lot of harassment today, and I went to do laundry and stuff. So if it weren't for me doing laundry, there probably could have been at least 2 less videos or more that I had to do. So, but I'm thankful and glad finally I got laundry out of the way. So I got the laundry out of the way and felt normal. And didn't feel dizzy, didn't feel nauseated, didn't feel none of that. I'm good. I felt okay. But then I think I ate dinner at maybe about 7:30 or 8 o'clock. No, it was after 8 o'clock. And I had just some cheesy grits. But yesterday I had cheesy grits, but I felt like it wasn't enough cheese in there. And then today I wondered if I had too much cheese up in there. And so I felt like, I was craving for a fruit or a vegetable or something healthy. And so I had a peach. I couldn't eat the whole thing because, it seemed like parts of it lost some nutritional value and turned brown. So I ate the healthier parts of it, or, and then, it felt great to eat something healthy like a doggone peach. So, it's been nearly a week. So it's been nearly a week. And so I gotta hurry up and, I got 3 more peaches left because I bought 4 peaches. And I got I don't know how many oranges I have, but I still got some oranges. I got 1 lemon left, and I bought 1 mango. So, oranges and stuff, they kind of usually last a little bit longer, but certain fruits, they perish and go bad, real fast. So, I hurried up and ate the watermelon. Because that was already sliced. And, so I got 2 more days worth of chicken left. And, if it weren't for me being sick and feeling the way I feel, I probably would have just, after this being the 3rd day, I probably would have just retired the chicken. And what I mean by retired the chicken is anything after today or something, I would have put it in the freezer. But because I'm feeling the way I've been feeling, I guess I have chicken to eat 5 days in a row. And so now I got 1 slice of cheese left. And I still got more than half the loaf of the Ezekiel 4 and 9 bread. I got the vegetables. I got beans and rice. I got farina, more farina. It's like for breakfast, all I have is grits and farina. But also I can be versatile with the Ezekiel 4 and 9 bread. I can be versatile and use that for any meal. You can have bread with any meal, or even a snack. So I have probably 1 or 2 days worth of peanut butter left. That was some good ass peanut butter. The bulk peanut butter and honey or whatever that I got. I'm getting low on, wow, you hear that? I'm getting low on regular honey. And that's fake junk honey from Dollar General. Anyway, I figured if it cost $8, I thought it would have been real honey. But no, that's fake honey. So, I didn't get, because I had this fake honey, I didn't get honey. But next time I would like to get real honey, like healthy, natural, unfiltered raw honey. So 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 yeah, for dinner I just had some cheesy grits and a peach for dinner. And that was like breakfast food for dinner. And then, I had the chicken and, as the first meal. So I didn't even eat breakfast this morning, you know. So then, like before I ate the dinner though, I felt almost a little bit wobbly and weak. But then after I ate dinner, I felt better. Even with just the cheesy grits and the peach, I felt better, back to normal. Normal enough that I was able to take a shower. And when I took the shower, I felt normal until towards the end. Excuse me. I was able to wash my left foot, but then when I tried to wash my right foot, they started that back up again with trying to squeeze my organs. But I'm glad I was able to get my whole body washed and clean from head to toe, and got clean clothes on now. And but it was almost unbearable with the them squeezing my organs today, but I made it through to take a full shower. And so then I just got out of the shower and I told y'all everything. I'm basically giving y'all like a rundown on how my day was, like I've been doing. But I'm afraid that I have been feeling like I want to take on my own. I've been feeling like sick and tired of people, and feeling like wanting to take a break from social media. But I feel like I gotta keep a close watch on my social media because of the sneaky, dirty things and I don't want to give the perps no ideas, but the sneaky, dirty things that the perps would do if I took a break. So, as I said, they wait till I mean, and then people that they don't even care. Seeing like if they see me not posting for a while, they don't get concerned or worried. What they do is just their fake asses just start unsubscribing. Like on my Targeted by the Psych World backup channel, people didn't really get I'm sorry, the main Targeted by the Psych World channel, the highest I ever had was 578 subscribers on there. Then I got down to 550 something. Back down, and it's like people didn't even act concerned or they didn't miss me or whatever. It's like I just lost, subscribers. But that happens to some other people too. Like if I ain't been on Twitter for a while, then people just start unfollowing, but they don't even be concerned about my whereabouts or what's up with me. But some people say that not just targeted individuals, but people say humanity needs to learn how to stick together. And not just black folks, but humanity needs to learn how to stick together. That people need to learn how to stick together. And that, we got you know, very tough times ahead. And I've been trying to get closer to God and trying to get right with God. And they had another abusive, narcissistic, fake perp that made a self-righteous, a self-righteous fake comment. Like you come on my channel and say with an attitude, trust God, not people. And you say it like as in a smart aleck way to try to shame me, not because you care about me. So, I've been, it's like every time I try to get closer to God and start reading the Bible and praying more after being backslidden and feeling discouraged, they try to discourage me even more. And it's like I get attacked from people who abusive religious narcs who pretend to be self-righteous fake Christians. Like when I mentioned that how David used to be a friend, and I'm just showing y'all how they got to him and got him to become a perp, and then that person come and make a smart ass comment saying trust God, not people. Like you say it as a way that like you're trying to tell me off about myself or trying to shame me and make me feel bad, not because you care about my soul and want for me to, want to see me in heaven. Fake Christian narcs don't want to see you in heaven, but they be just self-righteous and like you better repent or you better be praying, but they don't care about you. They don't love you. They don't care to see you in heaven. And they think that they want to make like salvation as a competition. That they think that they delusionally believe that they're closer to God than you, or that they're holier than you, or better than you. Holier than thou. And then behind closed doors, they be Luciferian and satanic. Like, it's like unbelievable how you can tell somebody to repent of their sins. If you tell somebody to repent of their sins and then throw up the devil horns, come on, man, it's trained. If you tell somebody repent of their sins and then immediately throw up the devil horns hand signs. So, yeah, it seems like they're harassing me really bad with the train tonight. I mean, like just the train passing by is not much of a bother, but I guess depends on who the operator is that they harass with the horn honking. That you would think it's a 2-year-old or an infant or a toddler or something that's honking the horn excessively. Like during the day, they don't do all that showing off. I don't even know if y'all can hear it, but they're showing off with the train noise. The noise harassment with the train. So back then, in 2019, with the explosion of targeted individuals, lots of people claiming that they're targeted individuals, and everybody used to show proof of their targeting. Well, almost everybody, but then, when I first came on the scene and new to the TI community, all the popular fakes, well, I didn't know it at the time, but I didn't know that they were popular fakes, but I was new to the TI community, and um and I was falsely accused of being fake or a perp, you know. So and it's like the most important TI information got shut down. Like the Janine Triumphant, I heard that she's still alive, um but I wish that she would have never took her videos down, because she was her channel helped me. It helped put a light bulb, like it was late March or early April 2019. Her videos was the one that put a big fat light bulb to help me realize that I had my final confirmation that I'm a targeted individual. And so, you know, when I would research back in 2015, 16, 17, wondering why my body is vibrating, and I didn't understand or didn't get the connection, but it led me down the research, I guess what some people would consider the rabbit hole, you know, to stumble upon, you know, researching narcissistic abuse. It had me to stumble. I would always run into, when it be, if I research about them vibrating my body, or me researching about narcissistic abuse, I would run into topics like gang stalking, cults, and also like gang stalking and cults, and also topic of the electronic harassment and directed energy weapons and stuff like that. So even if you researching Illuminati and New World Order, a lot of times you're gonna run into talk about, if you research deep enough, you'll be find out about gang stalking and targeted individuals and everything, and also narcissistic abuse and cults and mind control, MK Ultra, and all that, you know. So some people say it's aging, other people blame it on fungus, but some people might say that it might be due to the directed energy weapons or the targeting. Why my toenails are growing so thick. It's like they growing so thick that I can't even cut them. So my feet are dry on both feet. So I told myself that I need to practice to eat healthier and more nutritious, and to reduce my sugar intake. Like back in 2006, the abusive fake foster mom and the foster brother-in-law and the foster sister Shelly and all them, they would narcissistically bully, harass, and lecture me, talking about keep eating all that sugar. You keep eating all that sugar. But just like you say, the fake foster mom, she'd say I stress her out and make her smoke cigarettes more. Well, you stress me out and make me eat more junk food. How about that? But let's see. This week, well, ever since going grocery shopping, the cake have been the only junk food that I've been eating. You know, Um, I think, yeah, the cake had been really the only junk food that I've been eating. But but earlier today, I had a random out of nowhere I had a craving for some chips or Doritos or something, and I feel like, well, I heard about what they say Doritos damage your DNA, or a lot of the junk food damage your DNA. So but I figured, well, I'm craving Doritos, but I'm sitting here eating grits. That's corn. Both of them is corn. Well, I guess after I got done eating, then the cravings for the Doritos went away. You know, so let me see. So I don't know if my math is right, but 325 plus 225, that's 550. That's how much I spent on laundry today. I mean, everything was peaceful and quiet, and it's like until, well, I think t- at least between two and three people came. But as I said, the whole time I washed my clothes, everything was quiet, peace, and peaceful, and I was by myself. And then the second half, that's when people started to come in. So so wow, that lady, she gave herself away as a perp. But I really hate that people don't care about people these days. They don't really care about people these days. Like, and people handpick who to love and care about. They're getting ridiculous. This is clearly for the noise harassment, y'all. And I bet you once I get off the camera, they're gonna stop. Once I get off the camera, they're gonna stop all that. So yeah, I woke up this morning feeling not totally, but a little more than a little bit of wobbly and weird, you know, with the loss of balance and the vertigo and stuff. Um, but as I said, once I had the once I had that chicken though, I was able to just, I don't know what it was, if it was the apple cider vinegar or the vitamin C or something, or the lemon, or what it was, but it knocks it out, knocks out the vertigo symptoms almost completely. It knocks out the vertigo symptoms almost completely. But you know, I'm still good on food for now. But I'm pretty low on money right now. You hear that again? See, is that those dumbasses again? So I also, I told y'all I had 2 strokes when I was 5 years old. And I'm just like very hypersensitive. But only a narcissistic abuser does not care. So, or they feel like my suffering doesn't matter or it's irrelevant. So let me tell y'all something. Um, with Chris Stokes violating the music group members of the groups that he managed, um it popped up on my feed about Omarion, saying that he believes something happened to Raz B. But he tried to play it off like he didn't know what happened, but that he believed something happened. But Ricky Romance, Raz B's brother, admitted that he walked in the room and eyewitnessed Chris Stokes, sodomizing Omarion. And some people they falsely believe that Omarion was the only one who got away scot-free. But Omarion had, on DJ Vlad's show, I don't even really watch DJ Vlad that much no more. I mean, I briefly, but I heard how a lot of people say DJ Vlad worked for the feds. So, I saw in the comments section of how people were saying that those boys need to talk about what happened to them so that they can heal. Or they even say Marcus Houston that he got a young girl because he was still stuck in the age that the abuse that happened to him. Or they might say that Lil Fizz or somebody that they're still stuck in the age that where the abuse happened to them. So I'm like, well, it's because they're celebrities. People encourage them to talk about their traumas and everything. But because I'm not famous, me talking about my traumas and everything, I should just get over it and let it go and stay in the past. I mean, let that stay in the past and move forward. But because they're celebrities, y'all want to encourage them to talk about their targeting. Their trauma. About being violated and touched. Omarion even had a song called Touch. So, even Bow Wow, Usher, and all them, Corey Feldman, Corey Haim, they had MK Ultra twinning. I think they were twinned up with each other, Corey Haim, the two Corys. And Corey Haim is gone. And Corey Feldman, was too scared. I think there was a point in time he made it like he was trying to be bold enough to mention names about, his violators or his abusers, But I'm saying now, if Aaliyah would have come out and said, well, my Uncle Barry Hankerson did such and such to me, they probably would blow her off and call her crazy. Just like they call Raz B crazy. I'm like, damn. But because of what she went through, it's like people hated her when she was alive because of the false rumors about. I don't know. Well, it was a lot of mixed up stuff. I heard that the marriage certificate with R. Kelly, some people say was forged. But the rumors about the marriage and all that, Aaliyah was sex trafficked. like a lot of those stars, and you know, so, and the B2K guys and Immature, they were all trafficked too. That's part. You got to be sex trafficked, and then you get into Hollywood, and you like, it's like they sex traffic you and force you to sell your soul, and then they put you in Hollywood, like grooming you, you know. And then you end up making money for all the executives and everything. And like Left Eye from TLC said, she didn't even see that much money. If TLC was like the highest paid or number one, like Grammy winners and all that, if TLC was such a great Grammy winning group, Left Eye exposed that they hardly even saw. Like, what's the point of selling your soul for then? And then I hear about all the money that the celebrities flaunt off, that it's money that they don't own. It's from money that they don't own, or property that they don't own, that they be like just renting a mansion, but they don't own it. And then the moment they don't comply with the Illuminati, all their stuff be just taken away like in an instant, and they can be homeless and targeted the moment if they try to disobey the Illuminati mind control, or if they try to break free. And then y'all, because they were already, a lot of these celebrities, they be under MK Ultra, heavy MK Ultra and on drugs, you know. But I mean, I've heard Jaguar Wright and a few others say that whore Beyonce, that Jay-Z keeps her, drugged up. Camel face. Moose face, camel face, whatever kind of fucking face. So, I even heard rumors that he violated Aaliyah. Like, no, like, if he's so doggone hell face ugly, I mean, how the hell he, like, I don't know, but I heard with the trafficking, in the Hollywood and stuff, you really don't get a choice. You don't get to choose who you want to be with. You don't get to choose who you want to marry. So, I mean, as I said, the purpose want to traffic me. So, if they want to traffic me, you mean if I sell out, in which I won't, but you mean after selling out, I don't get to choose who I want to sleep with? Or after I'm trafficked and sold out, I don't have a choice. I got to be the satanic sex slave and be forced to do people who I don't like, or people who I don't want to, or I can't even spend my money how I want. And then I heard the celebrities have this black card that they can't even have real cash, and that's just fake in their videos, fake cash that they be flaunting in their videos and stuff, like the rappers or fake chains or whatever that they just flaunting off, and they rent it just for the music video to brainwash and manipulate people to aspire to be just like them. Because it's like they want to try to manipulate you to think that celebrity should be your role model instead of Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry for that fucking train. They're really showing off tonight. I shouldn't have said that. So, like I shouldn't have mentioned earlier about the train really doesn't bother me that much. Well, when the train is just passing through, and maybe have a couple of horn honking a little bit, that's fine. But with them doing it excessively, yeah, that bothers me. So, and they normally don't even do, every now and then they might do that, but a lot of the time they don't even do that. But they sometimes wait until like 2 o'clock in the morning if I'm trying to go to sleep, and that's when they start showing off. But anyway, so I heard that the celebrities don't own what you see as their possessions. And it looks nice and everything, you know. It looks like they already have their heaven. They gained the world and lost their soul, but they're a slave to their fake riches. And I heard that they have a black card that they have to spend their money on, and that everything that they do, that they're, I mean, the masses and the fans are constantly watching everything the celebrities do. So you know, they have a false image of fake perfection, and it's vanity, you know. And they manipulate and brainwash us into materialism and consumerism, you know. So I mean, yeah. And then you hear about the gross, disgusting satanic rituals. I'm sitting here thinking, no thanks. I don't want to be any part. I don't want any part of that. If you hear about what happened with the fake Instagram models in Dubai, nah, no thank you. And then you hear about celebrities crying about being broke, but I'm not allowed to cry about being broke or poor or anything like that. I mean, I got less than $15 in the bank, and maybe, I guess you can say I got less than $30 to my name. That I gotta, you know, I'll be lucky if you know, I don't even know, because, well, at least for the next week, I'll definitely have some food for at least the next week. But the week after, um, I don't know. I honestly don't know if the week after next, I don't know um if I'll have food. But, you know, I'm trying to stretch what I have and hope that I don't have to. I mean, you know, I'm trying to be less of a burden to have to, you know, ask, ask for help. But I mean, I wasn't sure how long. Um, but tomorrow makes a week since I got groceries. So you know, I don't know if the farina and grits will last me all month. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if all this will last me the rest of the entire, you know, the whole month. Excuse me, they got my nose itching. So let me see something. Oh, okay. So as I said, you know, I'm calling myself trying to practice to read or listen to the Bible and pray more often. But I don't know why the fingers on my left hand, why do they feel um like they feel like numb, burning, and painful, like all at the same time. I kind of have difficulty describing it. But I don't know why my fingers feel this way, but I need to trim my fingernails and toenails. I'm way late. So um I'm glad to be off the streets though. But it's like they trying to manipulate me away from here though. But it seemed like all I could do was just stay here almost just about every day. Um and I'm like, well, I wish I could like travel out or even if I were to get to go to at least Rockport, Texas, to go to the beach, or Port Lavaca, or go to some hot springs, or go to a swimming hole. Because there's really no swimming here in Bloomington, and it'd be hot. It was like almost 100 degrees today. It was almost 100 degrees today. So I mean, I even wish I could like take like a weekend vacation to San Antonio or Corpus Christi or Austin or Houston or even back to my hometown, New Orleans. But I don't have a job or the money to, get to travel out or go exploring or none of that. But I mean, even if it's just local swimming, but my hair is already ruined. It's not even silky and soft. It's dry. Um, but it's curly. So all because of that cheap the cheap dollar version of Tide Pods. I didn't even know that was gonna do my hair like that. I didn't even realize it caught me off guard. And I've been stressing about my hair with that lately. So so guess what else before it slipped my mind? I heard that it was a female named Ashley Harden, and I don't know if it was last year. She had an ex-boyfriend that murdered her and then blamed her for why he killed her. And then he published and wrote an ebook and had it published on Amazon and everything else. And guess what? He got, for him exposing himself as a sociopath, he got a lot of fake good reviews, like over 30 good reviews on that ebook. And that everybody was glorifying him, saying that the book was well written and they gave him much respect and everything. And yeah, the woman had 3 kids, and he killed her. But but then after he killed her, though, a few months later, I don't know how, but I don't know if he got murdered or if he committed suicide in prison. But I just knew he died in prison. A few months after he killed her. So now, like, well, y'all sit there and praise a sociopath and say that his work was very well written, but the perps want to treat me like I don't have a right to write a cookbook or even write a book of a compilation of short stories or anything like that. So So I mean, I have not been able to get back on my writing because of my sickness and my illness and what I've been going through lately, and the microwave direct energy attacks and the sleep deprivation and all that. As I said, if I had to go to work and had a job, I would have had to take off from work, and they probably would have released me or fired me or something. Because, I mean, what if I had to live off of Dollar General food this month? I probably would have threw up so many times. Or if I had to live off of Family Dollar food, I probably would have vomited or so many times, or fainted or passed out or fell out so many times. But thankfully, I got that transportation and was able to go to HEB Plus and finally, get me some real fruits and vegetables and some natural meat and everything. And, like this morning I woke up with the vertigo symptoms, even though I got a few hours of sleep last night. But then, I felt weird. But then after I ate the chicken and stuff, then I felt much better, like almost functional and normal enough. I felt normal enough to get to go do laundry. And then, later on, take a shower. But then once I got out of the shower, though, almost, like, I think I kind of got a little wobbly for a split second when I was trying to dry my feet off before I got out of the shower. So, next month is July, and they talk about Fed Now, and I'm pretty scared and worried about that. And they've been having some scary, strange news lately. And I wanted to tell y'all, the perps sabotaged that Social Security phone appointment. And I didn't get my SSI check this month. The $24 SSI check, I didn't get that this month. But the Social Security check, the $910, I got that this month. But out of all that, I have, excuse me, I have almost $30 left. Less than 30, but almost $30 left. So, the other roll of quarters will be, most likely for more laundry. And so I'm trying to, just survive and live day to day, So, I mean, yeah, the appointment for the SSI, to try to get the SSI and Social Security straightened out. Yeah, the perps they sabotaged that appointment, that phone appointment, as a way to mess up my finances. And I don't really have any transportation. But say for example, if I did have at least $150 to $200 in food stamps, and if I didn't have to pay the storage bill still from Pensacola, and I got the SSI and Social Security, I probably could be probably have maybe about $300 or something, like maybe at least between $300 or $350 left, maybe even $375. Who knows? If I would have had that much money left over, and then, I probably could have had that freedom to take like a weekend trip to San Antonio, or maybe even Dallas or something, or back to my hometown, New Orleans, or, just take a weekend trip somewhere. Because as I say, I just stay up in here. There really ain't much nothing to do, and the transportation is very limited. I can't even go to Port Lavaca or like they have a beach out there, and I heard it's not even that far. Excuse me, but it's expensive for an Uber ride to go to Victoria, and so, but they had the free transportation that's Monday through Friday, and it's not guaranteed. And it's only like between 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. And you'll be lucky to get a slot. Last month, May, I was not lucky. So I had to live off of Dollar General food, and it was, affecting my health. I mean, so like this week, after Wednesday, I didn't have to wake up with feeling like congested pain on my back right side of, my lower right side of my back, and feeling so much trapped gas and pain. But then I had to deal with this freaking vertigo and the sleep deprivation and all that, But I want to work on more writing. I need to work on more writing. So, it is now. What time? See, they're messing with my phone. They caused the camera to skip. So the time is now precisely 11:30 p.m. And I'm gonna try to go to bed now. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all.